Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's show. Yes, thank you, Twig One. Welcome in. I can see him in the chat there. Abandoned Explorer Mike's in as well. Cool, excellent. Yeah, some of you might have noticed the video's not out yet, but yeah, it's what it is. And hopefully, fingers crossed. Well, guaranteed it's going to be out next week. By this time next week, you'd have seen the video. So cool. And also, I've got something new for next week's live chat as well. Hello, Exploring with DP. Welcome in, mate. Excellent. Abandoned and Forgotten Wales. Cool. Nice to see you, mate. Yeah, I was just saying, I've got something new next live stream, so fingers crossed if it all works out. I want some volunteers to come up and take part. So yeah, it is a bit like a quiz. We've got Pike on a Trike. We've got ALW Explorations in. Have we missed anyone up to now? No, we've got Mike in as well, don't forget. Hi, Mike, yeah. Yeah, so it's going to be like a little bit of a competition next week. That's it, fingers crossed. Or it might be postponed to the week after because I might do a live chat after releasing my video. So, yeah. Hello, Twig. You can see you back in there. Excellent. Cool. Yeah. So, if anyone wants to come up, I'll post the link up so that people can come up. Know the rules. If I know you or know who you are or whatever, you can come up. And if you're not a troll and stuff, yeah. So, excellent. I've been working on the gaming. Just epic gaming moments there. Took the words out of my mouth as I was talking. Yeah, I've been working on the video and there's a little bit that I want just to tweak a little bit more. So hopefully it'll be just how I want it and it'll be great for you. Because basically what it is, I've missed a little part out and obviously that's what I want to go and film next time. And I can throw out the video now, but obviously I want to put this little bit in because there's no point in going up through all that again. Or, well, you've not seen it yet. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to go through all that again. Just to film a few minutes thing, the final part. So, yeah. So that's the idea. Hopefully we'll be able to get the little clip that I need and then just throw it in and then get it out for next week. If not, it'll be going out either way, you know what I mean? So, yeah, it should be a good one. I know you've all been following the series I've been doing now. The Iron Bridge or Ironworks in near Daisy Nook. Yeah. You know what I'm saying there, so need a drink. I've been speaking to a few people today as well, other explorers and stuff like that. Basically, I'm possibly going away again tomorrow, like it was last week. We've got well-known unknown in. Excellent, mate. Nice to see you in. Cool. But I can't make it again. I've got things to do. And hopefully after tomorrow, I'll be able to go back out. So, yeah. I've not been quarantined or anything like that, no. I just need to do things around the house and stuff. So, just been a bit busy. What else I've got planned? Like I say, middle live stream, not maybe next week. It might not, but I'm thinking it's going to be in 2 weeks. It's supposed to be like a game show, and I would need some people to come up and play the game, of course. No doubt I'll get some volunteers because I always get people on the panel, even if they're not playing the game, there will be. Yeah, pardon me. So that's where I am at the moment with that video. It's virtually done. It's ready to go throw out, but I want to just add one little clip in. Oh, drinking too much pop, making me burp. So what have you all been up to this week yourselves? Who's been out or out? Tell you what, I did see today on Sky News. The rain in London. It was crazy, all the flooded roads and stuff like that. And you could see the manhole grids vibrating like that with the water coming up. And next thing, the water just comes up and you can see like a tower of water coming up. And I'm glad I weren't down there when that was happening. We've got Urban Lad Yorkshire in, mate. Hello, mate. You alright? If you want to come up, I'll throw the link up for you, mate. It is again. Yeah, so, yeah, like I say, if we was in them tunnels when that type of water comes up, and even if we're up the ladders near the top of the manhole, the water will just crush you against the manhole to lift the manhole, and that won't be nice, would it really? You either drown in the water or get crushed or broken neck or, I don't know, worse. But yeah, let's not let's not think about that because it's not nice, is it? Especially when I go down there quite a few times. Yeah. Yeah. I did try and get this video out, like you say, but I'm just repeating myself now. The game show next week, I'm still working on the rules. There will be a part where the audience, yourselves in the chat, can take part as well. So it's like a panel to take part, and also you lot there, or wherever the chat is. I can't see where the chat is. Yeah, so it should be a good one because it's getting a bit, I don't know, bit the same all the time, and I need to change it. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, it's doing great in my live streams and stuff like that because without yous, yeah, I won't be doing it. And every Tuesday, you know where to go because the TV's absolutely crap, and that's why you don't pay your TV license. Yep, exactly. Not got the link, bud. I'll stick it in the chat there, mate, for you. Yeah, paste. That's the one. Yeah, so can anyone guess who's coming up next? Evening, Joe. Excellent to see you in. It's a shame about the football, but saying that, a shame, it's not really because down to the last couple of kicks, wasn't it? Last two shots, and it was a really great game, I thought. The second half, yeah, I think England stopped pushing too much. They should have kept on moving instead of just standing still and just kept on pushing. But yeah, excellent for England, getting that far and all that. So it's a bit tough. My Urbex Explorers is in. Yeah, mate. Excellent. I've been busy. Yeah, so I have just sorting things out and doing this video. It's supposed to be out today. Not today. Well, yeah, today really, but there's just a little bit that I needed to add and change or whatever. Just get it right for you all because I know you appreciate what I do and how much work goes in of making the films and stuff like that. So yeah. Yeah, after this video I'm doing now, like I say, I'm going to do another one above ground this time. So I want to vary my channel out a bit so it's not just all underground. Because obviously stuff's above ground that needs finding as well. So there should be some few good videos coming. I've got some, saying above ground. I've got another one there that needs doing, it's underground again, but yeah, one of them ones. I will throw that one out sometime, but link still hasn't popped up. Oh, why isn't the link popping up? There it is on screen now. Yeah. She might be blocking it, so it seems that for some reason on others too. Alright, Epic Gaming there's explaining. Yeah, so I'll flick that link back up there. So if anyone wants to copy it and come up, they can do. We've got Kelvin in. Excellent, mate. I don't think I've seen the message in. Do you think you just came in, basically? Yeah. That's it. It just keeps getting built up more and more. The level of the earth, and then obviously if they can't fill it up with stuff they can't fill up with, because you've got to dig holes to get stuff to fill it, or unless it's rubbish. And obviously they tried that in the past, and once they do the landfills, you're not allowed to build on there till all the methane's gone, so they decided that's a no-no. So yeah, but what they keep doing is, for us lot, keep burying the past, and there's also loads of a load of spaces for us to find. So yeah. Amanda can copy the link and post in the chat too. Copy and paste. I love that. I don't know why it's not coming in the chat. I'll try and do something else. Yeah, that's there. See the StreamYard link. Try it again. Now I've left a few more comments, it might throw it up. It's used to do that a while back, but it's stopped. So yeah, it's a bit of a pain in the arse, this one. Still up on the screen, it is, yeah. Give me a second. I'm trying to work something out. Oh, we've actually got someone up. So, yeah. I don't know what's going on with that. I can't suss it out on that either. Oh, good. Hello, Jackie Green Cats. I think she's came in as well. Yeah. Add to the stream. Are you ready? Thumbs up.
Hello.
You alright?
Yeah, man.
Social distance, please. That's better.
Okay. What's happening, folks? Hi, everyone in the chat. It never come up on my chat. I had to type it in.
You have to type it in.
Yeah, I had to. Yeah, just copy it and type it in next bar along. Yeah, so that's the old cods at Google being awkward, isn't it?
Yeah. It's because it's not part of YouTube, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thank you, David Clark. Sharing us out. Message up there. Excellent.
What is it? Hi, David Clark.
It's not left a
Hello.
message there, but I just had a message popping up saying he's shared us out, like always.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Cheers, y'all.
Just want to do something quick on. I'll try and mute. I can't mute, can I yet? Right, that's good. Done that.
Gareth Jones, hello. You are the only one who can't see the stream yard. Yeah, Jackie's saying she can't see it.
Right. Well, give me a second. Try that one now.
I'll have a look on YouTube, see if it's showing.
I put it on YouTube itself a different way in my message, so I don't know when it came up.
No, Mr. Bangle's in. Mark Urbex.
Yeah, hello, Mr. John.
Abandoned and Forgotten Wales, hello. Jackie, hello. Abandoned Exploring Mike, hello. Urban Lad, hello. Joe Horrocks, hello there. So I don't know why it's not coming up.
Sorry about this. Like I say, they used to do it a lot, but recently they just let it go, but now they started doing it again.
Just don't like it, do they?
No.
Well, but I don't know why. Why not? It's not like we're not using their platform, still using their platform.
Yeah.
Just
But that's what
as far as I know, you can do this with OBS and the amp block that. Don't know.
Yeah. You don't know himself. Is that the one? One? Nope.
Back in 1 sec.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, good job. I've just done what I needed to do. Now I'm back. Thank you everyone for tuning in tonight. For the people that don't know, or the people that are new that just joined in just now, the live chat next week is going to be a live chat after the show. We're going to release, well, after the video basically, go to do a video again, then do a live chat and talk about that. And then the week after, I'm going to do a game show. So it should be something different on the channel. And I can't say too much because I don't want to give too much away. It should be a good one. So it should be, I don't know what to call it yet. I might just have it in my live chat anyway. Also, it's going to need to have people coming up in the panel to take part. It can take up to 2 people or up to more, depending. Yeah. So at least it's got to be, well, 1 person even can come up and do it. But it's also not just a panel that can take part, it's the people in the chat can also take part as well. We've got Simon B. in. Hello, Simon. Uh, Simon Roundtree. Strike at night.
Hello there.
I can't use that one, mate. It's my mate's thing. I don't think it'd take much appreciation.
A bit uncouth, innit? I'm the man, hello there.
All right, and the Manx in as well. We've also got next guest in. So when they give us the thumbs up, I'll let them in.
Yeah,
Hello, Jackie. Welcome.
yeah, I had to
Hey,
type
Jackie.
it in as well.
Yeah.
Do you know, it's been playing up all week, you know,
Mm.
because I had problems going in on Taffy's on Monday.
Did you?
What was it?
So
Nightmare.
it's been doing it quite a bit. I think there's been some sort of update or something on Google.
There must have been something because, like I said, it's been doing it for weeks now without any fuss. And
Yeah,
also,
exactly. So you always type it in, go straight to it, or you can put it on a link somewhere else. But I had it sent to me. Oh, fudge, when did I get it sent? I think it might was in Messenger, even though I copied it and pasted it into, Google. It was an
yeah.
absolute. It was horrible.
It's been nice and
So,
warm today, hasn't it? Don't you reckon up here in Manchester?
yep,
It's
it
been
has
alright,
been
hasn't it?
nice.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Been nice where you are
Yeah.
as well, ALW.
Yeah, it's been warm, yeah. Yeah, it was raining a lot yesterday. But
Oh,
it's
yes.
been okay today.
Yeah. Did you see the
Definitely.
floods in London?
No.
No.
No, is it flooding down there, is it? That's
If you
not good.
go, I don't want to publish them too much because it's a newspaper. It's a three-letter word newspaper on YouTube.
Uh-huh.
And it's a
Alright.
big round thing in the sky.
Yeah. Bright yellow thing.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
one.
There's a lot of people in Liverpool hated them.
Yeah. And they've released a video of it, London flooding, and there's like manhole covers coming up with the water fountain underneath it. So,
Wow.
yeah, I was like, when I seen that, I was like, that's dodgy. I'm glad I'm not down there.
You should have been
What?
doing in the down in the sewers filming it.
Oh, no, you'd get washed away.
You did last time.
Jackie,
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
you send the Urban Lad Yorkshire the link in
Oh.
Instagram?
Right, hang on. I've got to type it in again.
What's that?
Let's go to.
Cheers.
It's an ask because you've got to do it all the way manually. It's like, oh my God, really?
You don't expect
yeah.
it to feel like you just typed it in a minute ago. You know what I mean?
Oh, bloody hell. Hang on. There you are. There he is.
Where do you reckon he is today? Urban Lad Yorkshire, if he pops up. North, south, wagon, caravan, boat.
I think I spoke to him last and he was in Ireland, just
Well,
leaving Dublin. Yeah, and he was off to Aberdeen, I think. Was some mileage.
he does, doesn't he?
Sure
I
does. Yeah.
reckon he's up northish. That's my guess.
Do you reckon he ate all that pizza last week the next day?
Tell you what, that was massive, that, wasn't it?
That was big. That was a nutritious breakfast, that wasn't it?
Yeah, that was bigger than the old bus wheels.
Right, I've sent
He
it
does
to
that,
him
puts it on his
Instagram.
steering wheel and just eats bits.
Thanks, Jackie.
So hopefully that'll be right.
Nice one, Jackie.
Yeah, I've actually got a next guest up as well.
Cool.
So when they put the thumbs up,
Ooh, car backfiring outside. Cool.
hello, John.
How are you doing?
I'm all right. I'm
Yeah.
just a bit
Take these out
perplexed
for doing
that-
editing.
I can't believe that I've put your link in and it don't show up at all on anywhere, does it?
No, I just
Been
typed it
playing
in.
up all week though.
And use the mods, aren't you, as well?
I'm not a mod. Oh, that's why I'm not a mod. So, there
Ah,
we go.
Edinburgh.
I'm not a mod
Hey, Brad.
either.
Eggbrights in Yorkshire.
That's
I
near
wonder
the
if
power stations, isn't it?
Yeah, there is a power station.
Did he get the
there, yeah.
link?
I think it's kind of dormant. Uh,
Hi, Thomas.
Don't know
Thanks,
who's got
Thomas.
the link. He's not said yet in the chat. I'll just see if it pops up or not.
Send it to me. I can put it in chat. Bloody hell.
Have you seen the storms down there, the floods down London, Mr. John?
No, I don't know anything about it until you
yeah,
said it.
No.
No.
Must be just one part or something.
Probably where it's somewhere like the Thames or something. It's burst its banks or something dumb like that.
Yeah.
Oh, fudge.
It looks like they might have not had a sluice gate open, maybe.
Oh, yeah, that's not good.
Oh dear,
And possibly the water backed up and came out the manhole covers
that's not good.
with some force, yeah.
Yeah, something's not configured right or cleaned out right there, is it?
No.
I bet they don't clean the drains out properly anymore.
Where did it flood in
I don't-
London, guys?
I'm not too sure.
I don't watch the news.
No, the news is depressing.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
look, I
no,
sent it to you on Failbook.
Oh, here we go. Right.
You found it, yeah?
Yeah, I'm just looking now. Parts of London, bloody blah. Oh, in Kew. As in Kew Gardens.
Isn't it Kew Gardens? Isn't that near the Thames or anywhere?
Yeah, they had 47.8 millimetres of rain. It fell in 24 hours.
Jesus.
It's quite a lot, to be honest.
Basically,
know
the
whether-
average in July.
About 2 inches of rain, which is a
Yeah.
lot.
It's a lot of rain.
It's got to go somewhere, isn't it?
Let's see if you can see.
UK.
There it is, there.
Oh, yeah.
See the manhole just washing up with the
Yeah.
water.
About that,
Whoa.
innit?
Jeez. That's pretty bad.
Isn't it?
That's about that, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Hey, hello. Look at that
Hello.
nice smiley face.
I heard someone talking about something a bit of ago.
Oh, please.
Oh, my foot.
I'm
Oh,
still
my
eating the
goodness
same one.
me.
That's the same one.
No
Still
way.
Oh,
eating
my.
it.
Make sure you don't get food
God.
poisoning, mate.
Oh no, honestly, there's like 7 drivers here, and we've all had some beer and pizzas, and we've been sat here all day waiting to load at the glass factory because they've got no glass. So we've been sat here drinking beer and just listening to rave music because the guy next door is 62 years old and he's just discovered rave. So we've been hardcore dancing in the middle of the car park. I mean,
Oh, my God.
it's like
Should have videoed it so I could have a laugh.
look how many trucks are there. You know what I mean? They're
Yeah.
all over the place.
Several.
Several.
Right.
There's at least 30 trucks in here.
Wow.
So I said
Wow.
several. I didn't say 7, I said several.
Come on, no domestics, please.
No.
I
Here,
will.
Jackie,
No.
are you getting tarted up on that when you go to the christening?
Why?
Well, I don't know whether to buy
Not
a suit
lending you
or not.
any dresses.
Well, I'll wear a dress, whatever. Are you getting tarted up, John?
I was going to wear a dress.
Well,
It's going to wear a little mini
Wife
number
might
just
get
to show
worried,
me, you know. I don't
this
know
side
you,
as well,
Urban.
whoop, whoop, whoop. What?
I don't know, Marcus. I don't know whether to. I'll have to get a suit because I think I'm a bit too fat for my normal one.
Yeah, me too.
So-
I'm going to buy another one.
Yes, I don't know whether
I
I'm
just
going
told
to.
him he's just have some decent pants and a nice shirt. You know, that's it. Because it'd be too hot if you have a jacket and everything like that.
Yeah, but I've got a thong leotard that I'm going to wear and some leopard print jogging pants. Don't you think that'd be all right?
Fair.
No, unless you want to join what's her name, Olivia Newton-John doing that. Get physical.
That's it. Is it called? Is it what would it called? Perfect or something? What would it call that film? And they were like that with John Travolta and that, and he's like that, and they were doing dancing. Is it?
Great.
I think that was called Grease.
No, not Grease. It's not Grease. Still John Travolta though.
Saturday Night Fever.
No, it's like that, and they're like it's dancing and that, and it's not Olivia
Oh,
Newton-John.
Pulp
It's
Fiction.
Pulp Fiction, yeah.
no, it's
Yeah,
not Pulp Fiction.
What are you doing that?
It's trivia.
Oh, what's it called? And they're dancing, and they've all got like gold, like a bit like Fame. Anyway, it don't matter, does it?
That was Saturday Night Fever. It's got to be.
Right, I don't think it's Saturday Night Fever.
We've got Luke in, Richie Willock,
Hello.
D-Rose,
Hiya.
quite a few that have came in.
Oh,
Yeah. Excellent. I believe it was someone's birthday today as well.
yeah, it is his birthday today, isn't it?
It was the big 5-0, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Mr.
Oh,
Williams.
yeah.
Mr. Vault. Yeah, Mr. Vault.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday to Mr. Williams.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
We had his
Robert.
live stream earlier.
Yeah.
And I think he's out on having a few beers, so.
He's out on the raz.
Yeah.
Can I just say, Robert, who's in the chat there, in the message at the bottom, like you can see, or whatever, yeah, he gave me an idea for my live stream, like I was saying. I mean, I'm going to do like a game show, but not next week, the week after. But it's not going to be the same one as it is. And if you haven't checked his channel out, go and check his channel out. It's really fun on a Friday night. It is. So if you haven't got a game show to watch on a Friday night, go and see Robert Hunter. If your Carl's on, go and check Carl on a Friday night as well, because he does a game show as well. So yeah, it's going to be good. So got different game shows at the weekend, and obviously you've got one on a Tuesday in a couple of weeks coming. So it should be
Thomas, it's not my birthday, buddy. But thank you anyway.
You should have said where's my present.
Yeah, Secret Vault's birthday.
I'll just put my PayPal link in, just drop some cash in there.
It did, Luke. That link has come up, mate. Well done, mate. Oh,
Well, it's came up now, yeah.
Oh, he's
it's
put the. It's because he put the
Everything on it, hasn't he?
in capitals, isn't he?
Oh, wow, look at that. Now that's a link, is that?
It's a link and out, isn't it?
That is a link. Yeah,
Like some
Google
dog.
will get pissed off if you type that in.
Yeah,
It's like
just
some sort
copy
of Morse
that.
code, isn't it?
What in the actual fudge is that?
You be on some
That's
Saudi
like the
Arabian
full link.
website, selling hookers.
Oh, my days. I
Yeah,
can't.
it's full
Yeah.
web code with all
I
links
just
are
want to see
short
if it
normally.
actually
That's like
works.
the full
Just
web
testing
code
it on
for
the
it.
other phone. Yeah, it's going to it on the other phone. I've got no sound, so it won't go through, but yeah.
Yeah, it
It does
worked.
work.
Because
Yeah.
Luke's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Luke. Hello to everybody in the chat anyway. Hello to everybody that's said hello to me, and I've said hello, guys. But yeah, hope everybody's fine and well and dandy and all that. And yeah, thanks for jumping on his live stream.
Yeah.
Hey, Carl, how are you doing, buddy?
Yeah, Carl's just joined in as well there. Yeah, excellent. Cool comments. Yeah, so any of you that want to come up not next week, but the week after for the game show, for the quiz.
I think I'm working away. But if I'm not, I will.
I don't know what's going on at the moment.
If I'm around, I will, yeah, of course.
And if I'm available, buddy, you know I'll come up here. I'll come up whenever I can, pal.
Yeah. Good, because
Right.
you don't know the
Hi,
rules yet.
Crazy John.
No, he's no
Oh, I'm
rules
not
yet.
bothered, you know what I mean? I'm not bothered what rules are. I'll be on.
And it's always like testing the water first, know what I mean? People don't want to be up first and stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
As long as they can wear clothes, it's all right.
I was going to say, have you ever played strip poker?
I have actually.
Yeah.
Well, it's nothing like that.
Yeah, I think you get demonetized for
I,
that.
I used
Do
to,
not
I used
want
to play
that.
when they were at school and that with other young women, and I always lost.
All right, Tom.
Did you?
And it's funny, they won. That's another story.
Was it on purpose or by accident?
Yes, it was. You know what I mean?
Carl wants to know what it is. Oh yeah, you've got it.
Yeah. I might be able to tell you offline, but not over the live stream, Carl. Don't worry, it's not treading on your type of game show. It's something else as well. So something
Sounds
different.
good. Sounds good, mate.
You.
Yeah.
You owe me a t-shirt, Carl. Remember, I've got a stalking ball.
I'd get my
Right,
boat
Twig.
in water soon anyway, guys. My boat's going in the water soon.
Is it? Yeah.
Oh, you got it sorted.
It's been sorted for months. I've been waiting for a guy to come and MOT it. MOT it, yeah.
Oh, see, it's seaworthy.
Well, yeah, it's seaworthy, but it's going on Lake Windermere first, yeah.
All right, fair enough.
So is it past it then now?
Not yet, 24th. I don't need it for Lake Windermere. I don't need the MOT for Lake Windermere, but it's going to
I
have
think
an
you
MOT
need
before it goes.
Fix that hole in the bottom of it first before the MOT.
I know, that's it, yeah. I was trying to transfer the hole from the bottom to the top, but it's been quite a bit of, a big transition. It's like, you know what I mean?
Just try and turn the boat upside down and say that's like a sun visor, know what I mean? Sun hatch. So,
Yeah. Hello, T420 Tom. How are you doing, buddy?
Hi, Tom.
He
Hi,
was
Tom.
coming as well. Yeah.
Okay, cool, Carl.
Yeah, he's off now.
Hello, mate.
Cool.
Oh dear, that was a flying
Because
visit
I
from
have,
Tom,
I have
wasn't
to stick me socks, another pair of socks over me badge. Someone said to me, you can't drink alcohol and sit in a driver's seat with your badge showing of where you work.
it?
Well, I'm not drinking alcohol. All that's already been drunk.
I've heard of people that have
Maybe-
gone to the pub after work and they're still wearing like the badge or the actual emblem they've got done. It's silly, even though they're off work.
Jackie,
It's rude,
I
isn't it?
wear a thong every time I go to Witherspoons.
And yeah, but then you can
you'll
get away and say you're drinking a coffee, though, can't you?
Yeah, but you'll see that when christening. You see me thong anyway when I go to christening.
I don't
Who's
want to
getting
see you
christened, by
phone.
the
You
way?
keep that to yourself, dude.
Me, I'm getting christened, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he's getting
Well,
bog washed.
Well, I mean, we used to call it christening. I class it as a golden shower, but I don't want to get into that on your live stream, so we won't go into that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look at everybody laughing. Oh my god, that's so cool. I love it.
Oh dear.
ALW, I've done them couple of bomb stores. Well, I've got one the bomb store that my last video did, and that you need to go there, buddy, and do that a proper version of it. You know what I mean? You know your style, and I'll
Yeah, I might
take.
do at some point. Yeah.
Hi, Adrian.
Well, I've done another one as well last weekend, and it's like, we're talking actually. Windows have got glass in them. That's how untouched this place is. Yeah,
Wow.
It's abandoned and it's got glass in windows and stuff. Please use it as a training place.
Yeah.
Oh, nice
But it's
one.
like, what the fuck say? Bung, 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 bung. It's brilliant, mate. I loved it.
Yeah, that's
And
good.
you know them tracks they have above where it's like an RSJ that's bent and you can pull the thing along to drop bombs onto doings and that. Well, they've got all them and that's still in there, and that it's like, wow, you know what I mean? I was like, awesome
So it's
place.
pretty cool.
And then blast doors, you opened them by a chain, didn't you?
Oh, them ones, yeah. That were like, I mean, that were Rapid Man that opened them doors when I did my video at the beginning. But I had a go and I were holding camera in one hand. I was like, and I was lifting my whole body off floor. But them
Jesus.
places, I mean, I don't know if anybody else wants to join us, but me and Rapid Man are going to go there and we're going to do an overnight in that place. Not in one of the bunkers, just in case someone comes up and locks it, you know what I mean? But we're going to go and spend it like, you know, an overnight in on the actual bomb store because it was just amazing, you know what I mean? We had a right good time and that, you know what I mean? And we're going to get a little fire going, get some food on and that, you know what I mean? And it's like, you know what I mean? It's going to be, so if anybody wants to join us, you know what I mean? You're quite welcome to join us. It'd be a good do that, you know what I mean? Yeah, hi Adrian, how are you doing, buddy?
What's that fort we went to?
What, the grain fort that we did?
Grain
Battery,
yeah.
Yeah, the Grain Fort Battery, yeah, in Isle of Grain. It's in Isle of Grain, yeah.
Yeah, Urban Collective was asking about it the other day. Well, today when I was speaking to him, he said he's been invited to a fort like that. And I said, okay. And I couldn't think of the name of it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's the Grain Fort Battery. We're on the Isle of Grain, yeah. But I'm going back there. If anybody wants to come back, I am actually going back there. And I'm going to spend the whole day there. So I will be going there, and it'll be early in the morning when you get on it when tide goes out. I'm going to spend the whole day there so that the tide comes back in during the day so you can see the water around you. And then when the tide goes back out, it's going to be at night time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but I'm definitely going back because I enjoyed that so much. It was brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Right, enjoyed that.
No.
Hi, Adrian. You all right?
Was a cool place, that. I like the lift in there and off the ammunition, how it used to take it up to the top floors and stuff like that.
Yeah. Brilliant place, yeah. I really enjoyed that. I did. It was a good. I'm glad that you know what I mean. It took a little bit of sorting out trying to get people to acknowledge you. You know what I mean? But it were all right. We did what we wanted to do, and that I was just knackered. Me following day, I had to go home, and I like 5 hours drive. You know what I mean? I was driving up water when I was like this. My eyes were like piss holes in snow. I was like, you know what I mean?
It was a tiring one, that wasn't it, really? Because no one really got a good night's kip.
No.
Probably down to wee man snoring so loud.
Oh yes, that's no. Seriously, he was underneath me. I were on hammock, and he was underneath me snoring. I was like, every time he went, brrr, I was like, ooh, you know what I mean? He was like, no, not happening.
It's snoring so hard, each time he breathed out, the hammock swinging.
And that's it. Yeah, well,
But you've obviously seen Urban Lads Yorkshire video of it. Where we was all camping out the night, there was like a ledge going up, like a window, a little bit of a slope, and then once you go through there, there's an open ledge. And that's where I cashed out for the night.
you did, didn't you?
And I was there with someone, I can't remember who I was talking to. And he heard something and said, "Is that a foghorn?" And I went, "Listen," he heard it again. But no, that's just coming from down there. So I stuck our head down where everyone's like sleeping. And it was a wee man snoring his head off. Dead loud.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
My God.
It might be small, but he's got a big snore.
Yeah,
Jeez.
but we man with biggest mouth in world. Little, honestly. It was a good do. I'm glad he came though. You know what I mean? We had a laugh. We did have a laugh. Yeah.
Oh, it was a great time. Everyone enjoyed themselves. Everyone got on with each other, and yeah, it was great.
I'm just glad that everybody stopped down there. You know what I mean, and didn't go to somewhere else and spend the night. But
Yeah.
that's another story, isn't it? On its own.
We've got a next guy on. Introduce him when he puts his thumbs up.
Hi, John.
Right, John, how's it going?
How you doing?
Right on. How is everybody?
Cute.
Too bad. Nice of you to come up.
All good in the hood.
All good in the hood.
Yeah. All cozy now. Everyone's up. No more. Can fit on at the moment.
Oh dear.
Got a
Ooh.
full house.
Well, I've got to be up early in the morning, so I'm going to shoot off for now. It'll give
Oh,
us
yeah.
a bit of something else to
Okay,
do.
Andy.
Okay.
I'm up
Yeah,
at 3:30 morning.
Jesus.
Come on, mate.
It was brief.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
See you later.
See you in a
Right.
bit. Thanks for
See
coming
you,
up, mate.
Andy. He's
Yeah.
down.
Another one.
Yep.
And there's another place.
There is.
Yeah.
We're off.
What have you been up to, John? Out and out.
Not a lot, really. This and that, looking at videos, looking for DVDs again, like as always.
Find
They're trying to
anything interesting?
phase them all out, aren't they? The DVDs.
Are they? I heard a rumor about it, like yeah, but
Not good. I like
no.
physical media.
Oh, I love physical media. Like, gotta have it.
It's a bit like the video tapes, isn't it? Face all them.
Like went on the background.
That LW.
Yeah, got to have physical media. Like it's nothing. At the end of the day, I can't see it really. At the end of the day, the biggest amount of things that they sell is DVDs. Still, like they still sell a massive great pie of them. Like so, I can't see it happening yet. Like not for a couple of years at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, but all DVDs that they sell at the minute are like £2 each.
Oh God, I've got thousands of them, mate. At the end of the day, I get today. I have nearly 2,000 come in. Like,
Bloody hell.
Oh, wow.
just people just giving them away. Like, it's unreal.
They do.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Even charity shops don't want them now.
I mean, I'm just waiting for that one day we get Tenant come in. Like, I'll have that straight away. Like, what's that? But, yeah.
Heard about like Nintendo game and a console getting sold yesterday.
Yeah, did you see that? What was that? 1 point something? 1.6 million?
Something like that.
Something like that, wasn't it? Ridiculous. Super
Yeah.
Mario Kart.
Yeah, it's
Super Mario.
Really?
Mario 3 or something, the 3D one.
That's
And
right.
It was unsealed basically.
Unsealed in a pack, like and he sold it for 1.6 mil.
Jesus.
Wow.
I mean, come on, like for fuck's sake, man, that's taking the piss, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, that's stupid money.
Rupees.
You can imagine the guy who sold it like that. Clean out his
Could you imagine somebody like yeah, just opening up and playing it like? Yeah.
Kid getting it for Christmas and all that. Oh, I'm not interested in that. Just throw it to one side.
Yeah, forget about it.
He's getting him to clean his house or his old bedroom and he's found that and we thought,
Could you imagine if he'd left it there for years, died, and then somebody found it and went, oh, look at that. 1.6 million later, like.
Yeah, crazy.
That is crazy money for that.
Crazy
Can
money.
you imagine though? Yeah, you spent 1.6 million, yeah, and you go home and you think, right, I'm going to play this now. You open it up, and it's like Donkey Kong.
Yeah. Only a millionaire would do that, though, wouldn't he? Somebody like that. It'd be like having a penny black and going, stick it on an envelope and send it off somewhere.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, yeah, but it's not the right thing. It's Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Jesus, yeah.
Yeah.
A Sega game pops up instead.
You know what? I remember a gadget years ago. It used to get all these like tubs of like bubble bath and stuff like that, and shampoo. All the little the toy things. Like used to have models and all sorts of things. Like old boys said, "Oh yeah, you gotta collect, and they're worth money." Like I'm going, "Yeah, fuck off." Next thing you know, like he's selling them like for £700, like unsealed bottles, like hey, look at that.
Wow.
Unsealed bottles of bubble bath. Like.
I can't remember what it used to be called. It used to be a little character in Bubble Bath.
Yeah, there used to be
Mr.
one like
Matey.
Sailor. Yeah, what was it? Sailor something. Sailor.
Yeah, Sailor something else.
Mr. Matey's Bubble Bath.
Matey, that's it. That's
Oh,
it.
yeah,
Mr.
Matey,
Matey.
yeah.
Yeah, Matey. Yeah, that's going back a bit, isn't it?
It is, remember that though.
And they did a Mrs. Matey as well, didn't they?
Didn't they do Captain Pugwash figures as well at one stage as well?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I had Mr. and Mrs. Matey, and they did Rudy's when I were in Bath.
Yeah, Mr.
Yeah.
and Mrs. Matey. Yeah.
Yeah, did Rudy's in Bath.
No. Good girl. No,
Crazy,
No,
crazy cat though.
no, she's having problems going to the toilet, so we're going to give her some stuff in a minute.
Jesus Christ, like, what are you giving the cat legs? Do they have cat suppositories to me? Shouldn't laugh about it really, like.
She's going to go psycho. I'll probably end up getting my arm scratched up in a minute because she's
Yeah.
usually downstairs because she does not get on with the upstairs cats.
Wildcat.
Crazy.
Yeah, she is a little bit. She might be small, but she's a psycho. Right? She's not worse than the one in the front room, though. She is a psychopath. No, don't go near her.
While they go for a swipe, like with the claws, like.
You're not going to get me.
You
Give
pussy
it in the
cat.
mouth, yeah.
Oh, that's hello, lovely pussy cat.
She's left in that. I'll get some more. Leave her alone.
Just cut me tendon with it.
Oh,
Can you imagine that? Like I've had one that does that.
I mean, a claw. Right.
I had one that come close to one of my veins, like and it was like that's full on swipe, like went for me, like. But fucking hell.
Here you go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. See ya.
I remember when I had to control a pussy like that once.
Right, she's grabbed. Shut up, you.
But that's another story.
I have a grey cat behind who lives behind me, like who's
All right,
vicious.
bring her back and
Absolutely
let's put up
vicious.
the apple cider vinegar.
Yeah. He will not stop. Like he will go for your veins, like proper
Oh
nasty
no,
cat.
don't get that drastic.
Oh my, this one does behind me. Like he does not like me one bit.
Fair enough. Have a kiss. Right, fine.
Right, I'm going to shoot off anyway, guys, because I'm up for work at 5 hours.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks very much for coming up.
Take it easy and not drunk.
See you later,
Yeah.
Marcus.
Take
All
care,
right, I'll
Marcus.
see you later, guys. Yeah, thanks for letting me up, buddy. And Exploring with Carl, I shouted you out on my last video as well, and obviously you haven't watched it yet because there's somebody stabbed me on there, and you
Oh
need
my
to.
God.
no.
Somebody stop
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, so yeah, take care, guys. Thanks everybody in chat for saying hello and stuff. And
See you, Marcus.
yeah, take care. Good night, guys. Love you
Take
all.
care, Marcus.
Stay safe out there, yeah.
See you in a bit, mate.
Laters.
All right, next time. Get on this, you.
And number 4.
Don't upset the crazy kitty. It's still you.
So it was Matt's birthday today, then, was it?
Yes, 50th.
50? Wow, I never knew he was 50.
Because he's a year younger than me.
Yeah, he's a year
Not
younger
older than me, sorry. He's a year older than me.
Well, he's younger than me. I thought he would be about 48, but there you go. Right.
He does well, though, doesn't he?
Well, he shaves his hair off, doesn't he? So you can't really tell.
Don't matter. At least you don't need much shampoo, do you?
That's right. That's right. The same here. Like you just shave it off every day. Like.
Better sometimes. When I shave my hair off, you can clear up.
I wouldn't expect you to do that, Jackie. Really.
No, because I'd be scared. Right, here you go. Ready? Open your mouth. See it?
Fucking
Right,
hell,
she's got gone this time.
doing like feeding it with a
No,
syringe.
she hasn't. Not this time. Not this time. She's fine. She's not even spit it out.
Well, you give her a suppository.
No, just gave her apple cider vinegar. She goes, she pees after that. Hasn't she? Well, she will do. Just keep an eye on her. If not,
I'm
then
amazed
she gets
that you don't throw
Sorry?
up because I'm amazed you don't throw up.
No.
I had a cat once that ate a load of barbecue sauce and it threw up straight away.
That's not barbecue sauce. It's the fresh stuff. This top's going in the wash.
Yeah, but this
Oh,
has got.
yeah, I'll do
I think that barbecue sauce had vinegar in it or something like that, isn't it? I don't know.
Yeah,
if
but
that goes.
this is apple cider vinegar though. It wasn't.
It's a weird type of vinegar, isn't it? You can use that for hunger and stuff.
You can have a shot of it, like it does. You pretty clears her out. Who's it who has a drink of that? Carl, isn't it? Carl drinks that, doesn't he? Apple cider vinegar.
I just buy the tablets for myself, so I'm fine. I take them all
What's in
the
the
time,
water?
though.
Goes to bed on it. Like apparently, does his heartburn some good. Like
No, I take omazeprazole for that for me. But it's not really heartburn. I've got a gastric reflux. I have.
Yeah. Yeah, I keep
The
getting
Some
men
that.
who
people use
watch
it to,
Love
weight
Island
loss as
need
well.
to give their head a wobble. I don't watch any of that. Pants.
Gosman Dirk's in. You like me?
You right, dude?
Cool.
Oh, that's
Indeed.
definitely going to watch. Not wearing that.
Is the electric trike ready yet? He's building an electric trike himself.
Cool.
So that's big.
Building electric track.
What's she doing? How much you can do? That's the thing about animals. If they get ill, you have to sit and.
Cats
Right, wait, no, I'll give her some more in the morning. Oh, tomorrow.
Catholics not nice, like I tell you that. That's an awful thing to clean.
And then one has medicine because she's on painkillers. So she's got to go back to the vet and get the rest of her teeth removed. So,
Oh my god.
but I've got several cats, haven't I? So where it seems quite a lot of illnesses, it isn't really.
Cat with teeth
I know
removed.
she's about 12 or something like that. That little one.
Hey Frank Triggs. Come on, Frank, get on with
Yeah, I
your
know
guitar.
about that stuff.
What does it do to you? Is it cleans out your system or something?
Well,
Yeah,
cider
it's good,
vinegar, yeah.
it's good for getting all your system clean and everything, like
Apparently it cleans you
it's
right
good for your
up.
kidneys and stuff like that.
Never
Yeah,
heard of
okay.
it.
Oh,
First time I've heard of it, you know.
What, apple cider vinegar?
Yeah.
You should look it up.
I think I've got some in the cupboard, like somewhere. Like I'll have a look when I get out.
Yeah, I've got some somewhere. I don't ever use it though.
I get in.
It
I like.
absolutely rank.
I'd
It's
start putting
horrible.
balsamic vinegar in everything I do. Right?
Yeah, some vinegar. Yeah, it's different.
Beautiful
It's
stuff.
different though.
Yeah, balsamic's wicked, like beautiful stuff.
Put it on a bit of salad. It's lovely.
That's right. Chuck it in your pot noodle. Put it in your
Oh, that's stuff. Yeah.
put it in your gravy. Put it in everything. Like, I do. Love it.
I'll put it all on my salad. Like some people put oil on the salad. I don't understand that. It's like no.
No, that's like
Olive oil you can do, I suppose. But
trying to
Yeah,
think
but
what that
what?
stuff is. That why it's that other cedar salad sauce, isn't it? Whatever that is.
Yeah.
yeah. See the
What's your
colour.
next move?
Caesar salad, isn't it?
Caesar
Caesar
salad.
salad sauce.
Basically, there's supposed to be a video out today. It's supposed to be out today, but obviously it's not
A bit
out.
more water than that.
It'll be out this time next week, guaranteed. And it's another underground tunnel. It's a continuation of the last one, basically. And we get up to the final part to see what actually is at the end of it. So, yeah, should be a good one.
Wow.
Thanks for asking the question, mate.
Cool.
And then after that, after next week, the video, it'll be a live stream, of course. And then the week after, it's got to be like a game show. So it should be a good one. Got to sort a few things for it first, and a few props maybe. But
Woo,
yeah,
props.
Props.
I said too
Full
much.
on.
Mm.
Full on quiz.
Yes, you have. Keep your gob shut, you.
Full on quiz with props.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm scared.
That'd be good. That.
Yeah.
Open your mouth.
Cole's got his props out. Oh dear.
Open your mouth.
I'll need
Yeah.
a fast set of couriers, won't I? No, to get the props to everyone who's just popped up on the live stream. Get a courier. Right, send that to London quick.
I live close, but I might pretend to have moved.
Don't worry, my dog will sniff you down.
I've been told you're a short ass, so I can pick up.
Yeah, it might be a short ass, but I'm a big legend.
Yeah, you try that one.
Small man syndrome. They call that. Have you heard of that?
It's the myth. It's the legend.
Joys of animals. Hands are sticky now.
You're the one who started it, Jack, yeah?
Shut up, you. Oh dear. So I already took the piss out of the size of Taffy's feet.
Yeah. What the quiz is, I can't say what it is about at the moment, but it'll be a panel of people on the show like there is now. They'll be taking part, and also it'll be interacting with the people in the chat. So the people in the chat, yeah, gets to help out in the thing as well. So
When are you doing this like? You're doing this the same as this week, are you? Like on the same day?
no, we're releasing a video next week, yeah, and after
And then
that,
doing it after?
no, doing a live chat like this, and we'll be talking about the video.
All right. Cool.
So the week after, it'll be the whatever I've got planned, hopefully.
I'm starting to work out what you're talking about now. It's getting a bit worried.
The Northern Media. Hello, mate. Excellent. Nice to see you, mate.
Media.
Oh, you got 52 people in.
Well, watch
30
it.
likes. Come on, people. Get a friggin' mover. Hit them
That's pretty
buttons.
Come on, hit
Outrageous.
the
Isn't it?
thumbs up, everyone.
You think everybody would click the thumbs up, wouldn't you?
Oh, my phone's being a
Pushing that now, is it?
Could be worse. How many? They ain't got any dislikes. So you're doing good there, like.
Oh, that's excellent. Yeah, normally get at least one or two.
Mm.
But saying that, if I get one or two every time, no, I'm guaranteed one or two, know what I mean? And I expect it, so yeah, it's a bonus. Watch you give it loads of them down now. Just keep going down. Yeah.
What you really need is everybody who's watching, like, doesn't it? How many people are watching? 47 people. So you need 47 people to hit the like button.
Gary Newman's in. Hello, Gary Newman. Excellent. Nice to see you in, mate.
I sometimes wonder if these people have real names. Is that a real Gary Newman?
I knew a real James Bond, me.
Yeah.
I had no gadget. Just had a 007 stuck on his back window on his car. His
Cool.
Corsa.
Excellent. Could you imagine if he had it on his reg plate? 007. And apparently somebody had a reg plate with that. It was worth a fortune, like 007.
Yeah, there would be lots of fans out there, isn't there, of James Bond.
I used to know a guy who had a registration plate like HE 5555. And he was a guy from up north way, like ex butcher, like. And he used to have a hotel down in Cornwall, like lunatic. Had it on his Jaguar, like HE. Don't know what the HE stood for or anything like that. I won his name. Yeah. HE 5555.
Your first name is Robert, but fair enough.
Unknown. Love that. It just rolls off your tongue as well, like that.
I've got one cousin called Jimmy White and Barry White. What the fudge? What's this world coming to?
Tell you what, Jimmy White's would be a legend if anybody knew him. Like, he's a nice guy, like, apparently.
Subaru in the chat.
Yeah, Subaru.
I missed him.
I couldn't see you.
He always comes up on live. I thought he would have come up live.
Yeah.
He's always on Alex's live streams. Isn't he?
Says Subaru there. Anyway, I can't not seen him
They
yet.
have stupidly long, streams.
Random streams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, £10. Oh, right. Fair enough. £10 note with serial number A. Yeah.
Yeah,
Things
Yeah,
like that, they're worth money, aren't they?
I don't know.
There's like that, but not the zeros in the end. I've had
You know what?
A01.
I was watching a gadget this week, like, who was a coin collector. And he was going through all these coins he's collected, all these £2 coins, like. There's quite a couple of them, like, are worth top money, like, 250 quid, like, thinking, fucking hell, for a £2 coin.
yeah, I collect 50p.
Yeah.
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 Have you ever Have you ever found the Covent Garden one? Because they're worth money.
Yeah, I had one. I had one of them, and I sold it about it was about 4 years ago now. And at that time, I've sold it for 95 quid. And now it's worth, I wish I kept it. It's worth like 200-300 quid now.
200 or 300 quid, yeah.
Yeah.
My daughter sold all her
lost
50p
one. I've never found
collections. She even had the packets and everything for them.
It's like trying to look for an old 1983 2-pence piece that says new penny on it.
New pence, yeah.
Yeah.
That guy you're talking about, Crazy John.
Yeah.
He goes to the bank, doesn't he, and just gets like...
He gets like 500 quids of coins, like, yeah. Comes back and he's like that, opening them all up, and he's going, yeah, rounding through. Half of them, like, it's just like the same coin, like, you know, going, oh, yeah.
That's it. Then he just takes them all back, so it doesn't cost him anything. He just gets...
It doesn't cost him anything, like, no.
So it was a great idea.
Oh, fucking right, that's great. If he's making money from it, fair play to him, like, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Well worth doing.
I think the banks will get pissed off with that, though, if everyone started doing it.
To be honest, like, I bet it's a bit of touch even go, isn't it, really? At the end of the day, getting £500 worth of £2 coins. I mean, how many is that, like? That's got to be a good fair few coins, like, isn't it? You know.
Yeah, but it goes back into your account anyway, once you don't need them.
Yeah, that's what he does. He just puts them back in the bag, doesn't he? Sends them.
And then says, oh, I've got another ones now from a...
Yeah, go to another bank and get some more out, like, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Wow. Imagine walking around catching him with 500 quid of coins in his pocket, like.
I had a £5 coin the other day, and the shops wouldn't take it because they've never seen it.
Well, the thing with those is as well, they're worth money as well, so I would spend.
They're worth a lot of money now.
Yeah,
right,
they are worth a lot of money, but they're still legal tender.
Yeah. There's £100 coin as well. Somebody said, like.
I don't know about that. I've never seen one of them.
I mean, I got a silver dollar upstairs, like from 1881. They're apparently worth a bit of money as well.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm just getting a rare picture of my granddaughter. She turned 13 today.
I've got a silver dollar. I think it's a peace dollar.
What? Sorry?
Peace dollar.
Peace dollar, yeah.
That's from some things as well. But it's quite worn.
Well, there's another one I got. Well, it celebrates the thing I sent something about peace apparently. There's a peace dove £2 coin as well, which is a solid made out of the same metal. So it's not two pieces of metal put together. Just one piece.
Yeah.
They're only worth about £3, like, but you know, you got the dove of peace on the front of it, and it says peace 1945 to, and it says something in there, and then 1995 when it came out. You know,
I do have a lot of old coins, but I just don't know where the fudge have put them. They're in this house somewhere.
Mel did got a load of shillings and stuff like that, and dollar coins and stuff from back when she went to America back in the 60s.
I've got £1 notes as well.
Yeah, it's got Joe Page written on it, like the cash. That if they've got any of those, like. Do you know? I went in a bank years ago. Like I went in Halifax years ago, and there was an old dear in there, and she had £5 notes. She's going to the counter like that, trying to hand them over, and they're going, "Sorry, these ain't in circulation anymore." Like, you know, and they were fucking mint, man. They were mint pound notes, like.
Should be able to, mind you, she wouldn't have known, but she would have been able to sell them on eBay.
Well, at the end of the day, like, I don't know what you do with them. Like, at the end of the day, I don't think they're.
There's people who don't trust banks and save the money, like old age pensioners, like you say.
Yeah.
And when they come to use it, like you say, it's all fresh notes, and they can't use it.
She must have obviously forgot that they'd gone out of tender, like, you know.
Yeah, or I didn't hear about it or anything. And obviously, older people are not always on the internet and stuff, and are not up to date with the internet and stuff like that. So they won't be able to sell them either. So it's like losing all the pension and stuff.
That's what they said to her. In the back, she said that they're worth nothing. Sorry, darling. Well, poor woman was there, like, with 5 of them, like, you know.
Yeah.
But I remember years ago when pound notes were the big thing, you could wander around with a roll of notes, like, and you'd be like a millionaire, like, you only got is a tenner in your pocket, like, no. Rolling them off like that, rolling off like a tenner, like tenner's worth, like. Yeah. Get a wage packet like with 14 quid in it, like.
Oh God, yeah.
Fucking hell! Like, not even I remember £14 note wage packets. Like,
I think my little wage packet, my very first one was 20 odd quid, 29 quid.
yeah, I think I had one like that, 20
A
and 29
YTS scheme by the government.
God,
Aye,
YTS.
YTS, yeah, those are the days, aren't they? Fucking hell. I remember YTS.
I don't understand it. I was
Oh, well.
supposed to be a mechanic, and I was there sent out to a firm making wooden bases for beds,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
was supposed to be a mechanic. Isn't that joinery, woodwork?
Yeah, that's what I would have thought. Like, yeah, put you in, yeah, for that.
Definitely a bit backwards, that one.
I went in there years ago, and they put me in this place. And it was like a college. They weren't a college. It was like a YTS place. So they're trying to find out what you're used for that. So they had welding in there, woodwork and carpentry, printing, and catering. And in the end, I ended up in the fucking catering, like, you know.
Oh God.
I wanted to do printing, and he said, "Oh, I think most of this will go over the top of your head." He said, "Like, but my old man my old man was a printer, like, and I thought, yeah, come on, what are you on about?" Like, he's going, "Well, you've got dyslexia, like, you know."
Yeah, it's lucky things have changed now because obviously people with dyslexia can be quite clever in other things. So.
Oh yeah, they are. Yeah, exactly. We are clever at other things. You know,
There you go.
There's a lot of things that I could be quite clever at, but I never tried them. Right. You know.
Well, it's the way people used to get judged back then because they just treated you like you were stupid and stuff like that.
Oh Christ Almighty! Yeah, my school reports all had the same thing written on them, like, Jonathan has a concentration span of 5 minutes. I still have that today, like, you know, concentration of 5 minutes. You know.
That's it.
Got to keep him occupied or he's off dreaming, like. So I used to be out looking out the window, like.
It'd pure boredom, wouldn't it? Really.
Yeah.
You wanted to
I don't know what it was.
keep the mind active, and
maybe I was stupid, or maybe I was a genius. I don't know, like, you know. I used to just get fed up after 5 minutes. You know.
Yeah,
It's just boring, like.
exactly.
But,
Keep your interest, did it? And obviously, that's the way same with me. I was looking out the window and stuff like that.
When I went to junior school, like, I used to have a place that used to be in front of the mill. It was called Chortex Mill, like in Chorley, like, and it used to be right out of the front of the school. And I watched the building so much, I actually drew it from mind, like, one day, like, so I used to just look at it out of the window. I was like, well, that's a fucking mill, like, you know, big old mill house, like, you know, fucking crazy things, like, as a kid, like, yeah.
oh my God, I did
Yeah.
Well, it went on
It depends on the lessons as well, because some of the lessons, like design or woodwork or stuff like that,
Yeah.
I was more interested in not looking out the window, know what I mean? It was more hands-on and stuff and just writing and just listening to rubbish.
Do you know, I used to get right into science, like, for some weird reason. Especially if they were setting fire to things, like, oh yeah, that's fucking great, like,
Yeah.
Right.
We burnt some stuff in science a few times. Well, once, should I say. And it started knocking people out. And lucky enough, I didn't get done for that.
Well, a mate of mine was in school one day, right? And he had this ammonia. An old boy said, "Here, have a sniff of that." And he's just gone like that. He killed himself, like.
What a spanner.
Fucking weird, like, yeah, just full on sniff of it, like that, you know. Fucking hell, mate, nearly killed himself, like.
Yeah.
That was like, we were about 10 at the time, like, you know, just gone, oh yeah, what's that?
So when we finished that class, obviously the next class was coming in, and obviously you know people, don't you, from the year and whatever. So I told my mates about it. Oh, if it pulls this stuff out, throw it underneath the Bunsen burner. They all got suspended, didn't they?
Oh God.
Yeah, man. Dangerous, isn't it? We used to, old boy used to show us how to make stuff that went bang, like, you know, and that was a bad idea. Then we found a load of this flash powder in the school court storeroom. And we were going around setting fire to that all, and it was just going, oof, like that, a fucking great flash would come off it. And then there was just tons of smoke, like, you know, we were all like, fuck me, this is great.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I got right in the shit with that one day. Like, they thought I was burning the school down.
No, it was always the way. Like, we had a geezer, kid, he there's this red, I don't know what it was, like an orangey powder. You used to have the little metal trays, didn't you?
Yeah.
And the teacher put a little bit in. He said, "Oh, I like this." He got distracted. He did something, and my mate, he literally poured half this stuff in it, got the splint and hit it. It was going up like a volcano. And then the teacher went and put like a cover over it to stop it and caught it alight.
Yeah, and burn it up, like, yeah.
Yeah, man.
I know what it was like. This flash powder was like a silver powder, like, right? So I put a load of it. On a great big pile of it, like the size of my mouth, like, you know. And I then put a match to it, and it went boom, like that, and it blew me over, like that. It was that fucking powerful, like, you know. I did blinded myself as well, like, you know, in the process.
I remember being in school, science again, and was testing strength of fuse wire. And basically, you had a little board with 2 nails, and then you had to put wire around it once and see how much current went through it. Yeah. And it used to glow red and burn out.
Yeah.
But it was been bonfire night recently, so we had some gunpowder with me, didn't I?
Oh dear.
Not too much, but like you say, enough there.
Just enough.
Once you flip it, you went boom, big cloud of smoke and a big flash.
Yeah, my mate.
Cool.
So go on, shouting over every call. Go on, John.
The teacher said to me, "Get out!" And when he came out, after this tube of the gunpowder, he had to hide it on top of the pipes above the door. So when he came out, it was above his head. So he searched me and all that. He says, "What was that?" I said, "I don't know." I just came back to his desk and turned it up. The next one, big flash.
Big flash. Yeah.
I said, "I don't know if anyone else put anything there or nothing, but I didn't."
Right. My mate used to work. Was a fisherman, like, right, and he used to go scalloping out in the sea and out in the bay, right. We used to get these big things that were like rocks, right, and they were like a triangle, and we used to call them cheeses. And what they were was a inner of an old war mine, so an old mine from back in the day. They were inside because the mine had landed on the seabed. It rusted away the outer shell, but it kept the inside of it, so it looked like a stone. So we'd get these things like, and we'd set fire to them, and they'd go off like that, great big fucking 30-foot flame off it like that, blinding great big light off it. Yeah, man. We went down the beach one day with one of them, like, no word of a lie. It was about the size, like, it was like about, fucking hell, probably about the size of in between my hand, like, it was like a giant stone. And they go, "Oh, could you light a barbecue for us?" I went, "Yeah, no problem." So we put it on the barbecue, lit it, and this thing's just gone, and it just fucking roared up, man. And it was a fucking great bright light. Everybody's like, "I'm going, oh!" Destroyed the barbecue, like.
Jesus.
But back, yeah, they were inside old mines, like, from back in the wartime, like, you know. Fucking explosion, we like that, flicking them with a lighter. Could have blown ourselves up, like, you know, but at the end of the day, fucking great stuff, mate. My mate showed me how to do it one day, and I was like, fuck it, I'm going to have a go at that. Destroyed his fireplace in the house, like.
Jeez.
Fucking great white light coming off it. I mean, white light. Blinding white light as well. Like, if you looked at it, it would blind you, like, you know, you're crazy. You still get them now. You can still get them in the bay now. Still pick them up. Mental things. And they had this real crazy green liquid come off them as well, like, so it was obviously toxic as well, like.
Yeah, Glyn there saying kids used to nick explosives from the train yard for the emergency uses. Basically, we used to call them detonators. Basically, they looked a bit like a round thing like that. You had different colours of them. You had white, orange, yellow, blue. And basically, you had different numbers and different colours for different powers.
Yeah.
And with this, you had a lead strap that you went round. And when you got to the train tracks, you put it on top of the train track. Then wrapped around the track so it won't fall off when the train comes.
That's right.
and when the train comes, it goes over him and makes it like right.
We used to do that with stones, like on the train. Put stones on the train track.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I think it was the early 90s. This was happening. There was a big craze all over, not just where we was. It's all over Britain. And
Yeah.
do you know the Build TV program? They actually done like a half-hour series on that because people were getting bricks and just throwing bricks on them, and obviously it's made of metal and bits of metal flying out and hitting people and stuff like that. So they done like a drama of what's actually happening in real life. And when we were all kids, it was like, whoa, no way that's talking about what we got here and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But I can't see that. Search for the Bill, that episode, can't find it at all.
No, for obvious
It's
reasons.
like a one-off series thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's as bad as putting a stone on the track because that's what we used to do as kids. Put stones on there, and then as the train went over, it just go. Bah!
Pennies, flatten your pennies out, stretch your
pennies. Pennies was boring. Like you had to put a great big stone on it. You could have derailed the fucking train. Like fucking. No one ever thought about that, did they?
Yeah, I think they were called fog signals. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I know the ones you're on about.
Yeah.
You used to get them, and another one was emergency beaker flares that you set off if you're in distress in the sea. My mate used to get loads of them. Used to set them off every fireworks night. Got to be careful with them setting them off as well because it sets the Coast Guard out as well. How they go, like But my mate had loads of them, like You used to get because they only last about 12 months on a boat, so you got to renew them every 12 months. So he had his old man had boxes of them, like he used to go out every firework night, let them off. Phew. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Things you get up to, like.
Yeah, in the 80s, 82, early 80s, it was saying it was slightly different then.
Yeah. Get away with it as well, couldn't you?
I think
in the 80s.
I think they still have them now, though. You know what I mean? Like your last warning for people who are working on the track. Because a few years ago, there was an incident where a trolley, a part of a train, rolled down. The brakes failed, and it's rolled downhill and killed a few people working on the track.
Fuck yeah! I used to have a good.
I think it's like using again for that.
Yeah. So it's an exciting job working on the railway. I had a good lad I used to know at school. He ended up on the railway lines. Like he was working on the tracks. He said every day you go there and all of a sudden you get a spray of mist. Like that's the fucking thing letting the piss out as it went by. You get all that. You get rain with fucking piss. Like
Rank.
Awful, isn't it? So we just get it. You get the taste of it because you come over as a mist.
Oh. Pissy taste.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, they're not supposed to do it, but apparently it still happens. Like they still let shit out on the track. Man. Amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Boy.
About air guns there. Buying from Argos. And you need a license for that. It depends on the power of the weapon.
I always thought you didn't. I don't think you did.
You do
Not for air guns.
In Scotland, for an air gun, it's up to a certain
power, isn't it? It's a certain power you've got to have, isn't it?
Yeah. Neighbour had a few, and we used to always shoot them in the back.
My brother had a gun and a double barrel shotgun, which he had like for years, like through the Navy, and he apparently had it hidden in the house, and I never found him, like But yeah, he had a Glock and a 12 bore, like I never found him. Wish I fucking had now. Like he said, they only told me about it 2 years ago. Said we didn't fucking tell you about that, like for obvious reasons. I'd have found him, like
Yeah.
Oh, spot that.
The police tried to have me for 5 years. basically I had a air rifle, and it's like 0.3 over the legal limit. So it was like £12.003. And they said if you was driving in a car and that's the speed limit, they wouldn't even pull you over. But they're trying to give me 5 years for that.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Jesus
Took the
Christ.
kids off me as well. So that weren't good. Don't drive twats. Just threw the book at me sort of thing, but I didn't go down for it.
No.
Yeah.
Good hell.
My brother also had an air rifle as well. I nearly got done for something in that one day, smashing a window, firing that off. Like I thought I was aiming at something else, like but it was my next door neighbour who'd done it, and I got blamed. And I got blamed for it. Yeah.
Yeah. I was in a club as well, where you go once a week shooting and stuff like that. Also joined the BSA something, no, and you got free insurance through that.
All right.
But so I was insured at a club and stuff. I used to go clubs, and they just treated me like I was a little kid. You know what I mean? I knew what I was doing, and not like an idiot running around the street or shooting cats or whatever out the window. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's sad.
Years ago, a friend of my dad's, he had a shotgun, and he had a 12-bore in his house as well. Another one, another somebody else who had guns. He had an old war pistol from back in the day, like a Luger, and he had a Glock under his bed, and he had a shotgun. He had one of those single, double clock back things, rifles. Like you let me fire one of them, like when I was about 13. Just firing it at a tree, like, you know, and it nearly broke me fucking arm. Yeah. He said, "Oh, I got the 12-bore." He showed me this 12-bore shotgun, like, and it was fucking huge, like, you know, like, wow. He said,
That's one thing I've never tried: clay pigeon shooting.
Yeah, I'd love to have a go at that. I've heard it's quite a rush, like, when you fire it off, like.
Yeah, my mate does that. I'll keep meaning to go and ask him to go down there one day. I've shot an air rifle quite a few times, used to do all the time, but never done clay pigeon shooting.
No.
Let's
say if a rifle is enough to break your fucking arm, like, I mean, if you're having a go at a 12-bore, gotta be careful with that, you'll end up fucking blowing your head off.
Yeah, definitely some of them, yeah. I've seen that clip on YouTube where some guys shoot a 50 caliber sniper rifle and it blowing up and hitting him in the face.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Not good, is it? Not nice at all, that, is it?
Yeah.
No.
They're not good.
No. I do like some of those videos. I remember watching a few of them where that used to have that guy who was in Full Metal Jacket. Remember the guy, Eli, the captain?
Oh, yeah.
The American captain. He used to go off and do these war things, like these war and shotguns and all this, like, in tanks. He was off firing all sorts of things. And they went to this one festival, like it was like a shooting festival. And at the end of it, they're all firing guns off, like at the end of it. And there's just like about 20 or 30 guys, 40 guys. And they're all just firing in the field, like all of them all. It's just like a fucking war zone. Nuts. Full on, and they're just firing it, just a field, like with nothing in it. Crazy.
It's a shame that. Because what Frank's saying there, that's a bit of history just gone now and melted and grinded away. It's a shame that you couldn't have claimed it and decommissioned it. You know what I mean? Because it was part of your father's history in life.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? It would have been a shame. That's a shame, that.
Yeah, it took my dad told, see, that's what happens to see. You take them away, don't they?
Yeah.
Understandable sometimes. I mean, what was it? The one that old boy ended up killing that young lad with, like, that was an old war revolver, like, from back in the day. Six shoot, wasn't it? That one that little boy blew. That was an old gun.
And that's what caused all the regulations to ban the handguns, firearms, basically. Don't get me wrong, you still can get them legally in the UK, but you need special licenses and stuff like that for them. And special licenses.
But there was other people who recommissioned them and like repinning them, like putting the pin back in. You know?
Yeah.
And I know there was a story of one guy who said it was just like pot luck firing a gun with it if he would fire the bullet. So you'd be like that. You have 6 in it, fire it off, and probably 3 of them won't fire because it won't go into the cap, and then 2 might just go off. Like, you know, not good, is it? Not good at all. That.
There's a lot of people doing that these days, converting weapons.
Yeah, man. Not good at all. That. It's dangerous. Very dangerous.
It is.
But also, I've heard a lot of news about a lot of little machine guns going about.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, not just guns now. It's machine.
Well,
guns.
look at the smallest one. The smallest one you can get fires what, 15 bullets in under 3 seconds. Like, you know.
I'm Mark
And that thing.
Bloody hell.
You can hold that in your hand and just get a thing on the back of it, it sticks into your arm, like, and you can just roll off 15 bullets in under 3 seconds, like. Nasty piece of work, that, like. They're on the streets in the UK.
Yeah, it's not just the price of the license. It's they come out and check your property, make sure the guns are locked in a certain place away from the ammunition, and make sure your doors got locks on and stuff like that, and your house is obviously alarmed up to like a 24-hour monitoring, stuff like that. And also they do checks on your background.
That's right. Can't have it if you've got a criminal record.
No, I tried applying for one for my air rifles. They went, you don't need one because they're not over the legal limit.
Right.
But yeah, they come out and then have me for it being over the legal limit. But I tried applying for it, but you won't give me one.
So at the end of the day, if you don't want to get any grief, don't have it.
Yeah, well, I was going, I had a really bad back and I didn't know whether I'd be able to walk much in the future. So I was doing that as a sport so I could still, know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do something.
A hobby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But saying that, I've had an operation with my back since, and yeah, it's all worked off great now.
Cool.
Not saying my back's 100% perfect. It's not, but it's a lot better than it was.
That's what you need, really, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, at least you're still here. Like a mate of mine, a mate of my father's, like he went in for a back operation and died on the operating table, heart attack.
Jesus, oh good.
Yeah, man, that wasn't good at all. Like, was it?
No.
He didn't even write a will up or anything. Like, he just went in. It took him 8 months to get the operation. Went in for the operation. Went on the operating table. Fucking had a massive heart attack during the operation and died. Couldn't even get him up. Couldn't even revive him to get him back. Like, so he was gone. Like, you know, what a shame. Man.
Sad.
Yeah,
But it's like if you just walk out to the road, to the shop and hit my bus.
Oh, mate, I know somebody that happened to him years ago. Walked out of a pub up north, like, fell on the step, tripped in the road, bus ran over his head.
Oh, wow.
Fucking hell, like, man. My mate and my father's like as well. Oh, remember those tilt and turn garage doors with the spring?
Yeah.
Right? Well, a mate of mine, he had one of them put in 1968 when they were first put in. So they were first around. He had one of them put in. He opened it up. Fucking spring snapped on it. Garage door went up. Ripped his head off. Right under his neck, like. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds nasty.
Fucking right, like.
That is horrible.
Yeah.
I can't put a band-aid
One of my
on
mates,
that
one of my dad's best mates, that was as well, like back in the 60s, or 68, 69, like when they first put him in. Yeah. Spring snapped on it as he was opening it up.
Gee. No. No good.
Took his head right off.
Yeah.
Nice.
That place was saying that for YTS where they used to make the bed frames and stuff. The mattress used to like come in a big roll, and it used to be like how wide the bed is, but there used to be about 10 mattresses all wrapped up in like brown paper.
Wow.
And it's all compressed, so when you're undoing it, you have to stand on a knife and slicing it, and you could see it ripping as you're cutting it at times. And yeah, if you didn't want to start springing out at you, but that's the only way to open it. Is like cut it open with a knife, spring's open, then once it's open, you push it over and then push it down, and it just rolls itself then with all the springs.
Wow.
But yeah, it was quite. Wouldn't be pleasant to it. Wouldn't have killed you, but it would have gave you a good whack.
Give you a nasty whack, like definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quiet.
Yeah, just looking at the chats.
I know, I'm just having a look too.
Keep a firearm. Yeah, it has to be in a lock cabinet. Yeah, definitely has to be in a lock cabinet.
Luke's put about French bangers, mate. I had loads of them.
Oh,
Don't want
God,
just
French
one. You want to
bangers.
tie them all together, and then you light it. It's great.
Have you ever? You know those little things? You remember those little tacks you used to throw on the floor and they go pop?
Yeah, the old fun snap.
Yeah, you can still
Yeah,
get 'em.
right. A mate of mine got a load of them and put them in a pack, with a load of dog shit against the wall, right? And he let them off, and it blew a hole in the fucking wall, like.
Talk about blowing shit up.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, weird, isn't it? He got about 2 boxes of them put together, packed them all together, and then wrapped it in a wall, put some shit on it, and then just let it go off. Like they went bang, put a fucking great hole in the wall. Like
That's like those bird scarers, isn't it, as well? You must have heard the bird scarers like the farmers have.
Yeah.
My mate's got a few of them, and he let one off in his back garden. He went, I just thought it was a rocket. He went, here, listen to this. It's quite good. He's lit it. It's got it. Bang! I'm like, holy shit.
Like that.
There's all these
Nearly
car alarms
deafened
going off.
you,
Dogs barking.
nearly deafened you in the process, like.
What made me laugh, it was, I was looking on Facebook, obviously, and the next day, and a bunch of people were coming out going, did you hear someone let those bangers and rockets off last night? Bastard. And always, I'm fucking pissing myself. I'm like, it was one. Just one. Not loads. One.
Yeah.
I remember coming across 3 boxes, me and my mates, late at night, about a foot deep and about a foot wide, basically, a foot square. And on the sticker, it was in the dark place we was, and my mate had the light off. He lit his light on and blowing his lighting out. He said, why are you lighting that? So I said, give us your hand. Couldn't see nothing, it's pitch black. So I got his hand there, put it in front of the box. I said, light that up and read what you can see. He lit the light on and turned it off straight away. All it said is Class 1 explosives.
Oh, shit.
Fuck.
So
no.
we managed to get these boxes out of this room, and they're so heavy. I think it was like 25 kilos or something stupid it was. No, it wasn't 25 kilos. It's got to be like 10 kilos. Because we walked for a good mile with them. And my mates started saying, oh, we're knackered, and God set mine off. Because on it, when we got it out in the light, it says Class 1 explosives. Display fireworks only. So you have to have a license to use them. And then it said no timed fuse, but it had a fuse sticking out. So my mate went over there with his lighter, like, no, don't do that. Get a bit of paper, got a bit of paper, stuck it up to that. I said, light the paper and that'll burn up to that and gives us enough space. So it lights the paper, doesn't it? And was in this field. If anyone is in Moston and back in the 90s, lived on the Lightbow estate, you'll remember this. Basically, there's this field just before the housing estate, and my mate got knackered carrying his, so he put it down and said, I'm setting it off. So, like I say, put a bit of paper there, set the paper off. It burnt up to the fuse. As soon as it hit the fuse, all you hear is bang! And the daylight, well, the night just turned to daylight, basically.
Yeah, lit the whole place up.
Boom, boom. It seemed like it was going off for 5 minutes, but obviously it weren't.
Yeah.
But like when you set it off, we stood on watching it, it went bang. The first bang, and it lit up the field. We all turned around and ran into the bushes. It was that bright and loud. And after it all going off, I can't remember how many shots it was. Couldn't count them. It was too many, and so loud it was.
But,
It went all dark again, and all you could see on the estate is all
Oh.
the lights, no turning on,
All right.
turning on like that. So right, let's get move on. So we carried on working off, walking to my mate's. My mate went like that. Oh, it's too heavy for me. I can't carry it anymore. So I went, right, get a bit of paper. He went, no. Boom. And I was like 6 foot away from him as he lit the fuse, no time to lay fuse. We went flying, I went flying backwards. And yeah, we had to run again. And then went back to the last box and set that one off eventually. My mum says, was that you last night setting fireworks off at the top of the street? Well, it weren't the top of the street, it was about half a mile away from my mum's street. And the word got out, it was us, and people were like, can you get hold of any more fireworks like that? We'll buy them off you. But it's just a warning. One-offs you find, isn't it?
As I say, like I said earlier on with those cheeses, like, you know, that's TNT from back in the war time, like, you know. And you're still getting them now. You can still get them off the seabed now. Like, there was fucking loads of mines out there, like back in the war. Like,
Yeah.
you know, the channel was just laid with them, and they look like stone. When you pick them up, they just look like stone, like a stone block. But they ain't. When you get inside them, they're greenish. But we used to flick fucking electric lighters at a flick like that, and then, you know, and then they'd start burning like small thing, and then there'd be this green liquid, and then it would just go, ooh, and it would roar as well, like, and it would just be this, and it would light the whole thing up. We let one off on the beach, like, and it lit the whole beach up, like for miles, like the whole beach just got lit up. It was nuts, crazy stuff, you know. Crazy things, and they're still around now. Like, you know, you still get them today. Try it out properly, like you got a bomb.
Right. But when you're young, though, you get up to loads of daft things, don't you?
The stuff that we got up to, like, was unreal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Setting fire to things as well, like, you know.
Yeah, we set. Well, accidentally, there's a big ditch, loads of hay. We went, oh wow, well mate, we'll have a little fire. I went, yeah, all right. So he's put a little bit of hay on top of the other hay, being a prick, and he's lit 30-foot hedgerow.
Yeah, I've done that.
Shit.
Yeah, I went to a guy's place, like, and we were clearing out loads of rubbish. Like, he said, "Oh, just put it around the back of the work unit and set fire to it." So we went round there. We got all this rubbish, fucking polystyrene, like, out the freezer, like great big polystyrene blocks, like, whacked it all up against the back of the shed, like, couldn't find anything to set fire to it with. So we found this wood preserver and all this other stuff, like, chucked it all over it, set fire to it, went, woof, the whole fucking lot went up, set fire to the whole back of the building, black smoke pouring off it, like, you know, lit all over the whole town, like, just fucking black smoke. And then at one stage we just sat there like that, going, what the fuck's going on? And then all of a sudden we're in this beep, 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 before the fucking bullets going off, like, it was the asbestos blowing up. It's got so hot, like, it's like a gun going off, like, you know, yeah. Burnt the whole back of the fucking yard, like, you know, it just caught a whole fucking lot of, like, fire brigade come out and everything, like, do you want us to put it out? I went, nah, just leave it alone, like.
I remember once with all my mates driving around in the cars, how you do at night, know what I mean? We decided to have a little party. There's about 6 cars, and obviously there's people in cars as well. So we decided to have a party underneath the motorway bridge. So it was all good, having the music blaring off, blasting off your car speakers and as loud as you can and all that. Lights flashing in, dancing, and you know what I mean?
Cool.
So we decided to have a fire, didn't we? Lit a little fire. Well, nothing nasty or nothing bad. we got carrying on, and next thing we noticed the smoke was a bit bad, and it was like coming up where the smoke, well, obviously travels up, and because we were underneath the bridge, smoke was going round the bridge, and we closed the motorway off with the smoke.
Yeah.
So we decided, but better go see how bad it is. So we walked up the side of the motorway, or this slide bar embankment thing. As soon as we got there, this cop car just pulled up with the blue lights on. And like, turned around, police, and everyone was like, beers everywhere and everything, and in the cars, and then driving off and escape quick. we didn't mean to close the motorway, and obviously the motorway got closed because the camera's seen all the smoke coming over across the motorway, isn't it? And
Oh, it was on fire. We set fire to the bridge, like.
No, the bridge was fine. It was just a little fire underneath the bridge, but the smoke just went round it, and too much smoke.
Mate, smoke's a nightmare. But we had a Laura Ashley suite once, and needed to get rid of it. Put it in my neighbour's garden because he had he was building a shed, had a concrete base. He said, put it on there, we can light it or whatever. We lit it eventually because they're like fireproof, meant to be fireproof. Mate, the black smoke was billowing. I went out the front, and there's some people going, "Oh, do you want us to phone the fire brigade?" I thought it was a house fire. Billowing out.
I've had that as well, doing that in my back garden, setting fire to stuff in the back garden, like
Oh, I couldn't do it now, but it was funny at the time.
Oh mate, I had the fire brigade running and everything. Like they thought the back of the house was on fire.
I'll tell you what, my neighbour, he don't live down there, but he had two massive conifers in his garden, and he had like a little bonfire.
I know what they burn like.
Yeah, but the thing was, we had a bonfire one night. He said, I'll leave it to the next night. Comes out the next night. I was indoors, just sort of watching a bit of telly. Didn't even know he was out there. And see you later. Basically, he's lit the fire. It's all good, and see embers went into the conifer. And there's two conifers in a row, and it's all caught. And he's like, "Next, there's a knock on my back door." And I'm like, "What's going on?" I opened the back door, and the neighbour's gone, "Do you reckon I should phone the fire brigade? There's these two conifers, and they've just gone up completely."
Burned up, like they can't. They burn wild.
Yeah, well, they wanted to get rid of it, and he's gone. He's gone. Do you reckon I should get rid of it? I went, you know what? Leave it for a minute, and then phone the fire brigade. So I've given him my phone. I've just heard him as he's walked across. He's gone. Yeah. Blah blah blah. Lit it. He goes, oh yeah, one of them I think's gone out. Yeah. Oh fuck, no, the other one's caught. It's gone up.
Yeah, got the whole thing up, like yeah. Conifers burn fucking beautifully, like they do. Like.
Mate, I'll tell you what, we cut them down afterwards, and we burnt it all. And it was like a holocaust out the front, so we left it to dry like for about a week or so, and then you light it, didn't you? And you know, like all the fire and ash you get, it was all over the cars everywhere.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, they burn wild, man. I had two conifers out in the back of my house, so I chopped them down like and let them both go grey, or like brown, and then chucked them on the fire like, and they just went roared up, fucking real burn as well, like they do.
They smell nice though when they burn. It
oh yeah, beautiful smell, like beautiful smell, but they get really hot when they burn, like. Yeah. Pallets are another one as well, like.
Yeah.
Oh, pallets. Oh yeah.
Well,
I
had a stack of 10 burning one day out of the back of the yard, and they were cracking windows like they were that fucking hot, like.
Jeez.
Yeah. Oh boys, for Christ's sake, they're cracking the windows.
Bonfire nights used to be bonfire nights back in the day, didn't they?
Oh, we had a massive one where I lived. Like it was like right at the top of it. We used to call the place a beacon. So it was like a great big estate, right? And we had a bonfire on there every November the 5th. And the bloke who used to arrange it used to sleep inside it. And one day somebody set fire to it with him in it, like, and he luckily got out of it, like, but fucking hell, like, yeah. And they were chucking like all sorts of shit in it one year. Somebody chuck a load of bullets in it. Fucking idiots, like some people, like, yeah. It got stopped because of that in the end, like, because of the danger factor. There's people putting gas canisters in there and all sorts of shit, like, you know.
Oh mate,
fucking hell, man. Don't need that kind of shit here, like, you know. Fucking hell. Yeah, but a huge bonfire though. I mean, fucking massive. Burnt for 2 days as well, like, you know.
There used to be those, and they used to be all over the place, didn't they?
Yeah,
Every
man.
couple of streets used to be a big fire.
Yeah.
And then the
Bonfire.
next day, your cars are full of ash, and when you
Yeah.
go to school, it's so foggy, you couldn't see nothing.
Well, this one we had, it was on the council estate. It was the Beacon Council Estate. There was like loads of council estates around that area, like, so everybody just brought the rubbish out. So there was all sorts of stuff going on it. And then one year it was so big that the fire brigade came out and they were watering down houses down the road from it because they were fucking cracking the concrete. It was that hot.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, it was that hot. Yeah. The fire brigade came out, they were hosing houses down, stopping from catching fire as well, like, you know. Fucking
we had loads of bonfires. Like we did like a display, like family display, like quite a lot of us. And you know, all the kids, you get the kids to stand back and all that. And there was 3 of us, and we put all these fireworks up, you know, like the rockets and all that.
Yeah.
And what we did was all 3 of us, and we lit one each at the same time, and we all went to the side, like far enough away, and we're by like a chain link fence, and behind was like just thorns and everything. Anyway, we're standing there. The first rocket's gone up. As it's gone up, it's nudged the second one, so it's gone. No word of a lie. It's gone straight. All 3 of us have gone over the fence. Whizzed past. Mate, I come out and I was just covered in thorns and everything. We're all like coming out like this. This rocket's just gone like sideways. Always remember.
Me and mine put them in a tube as well. You know, you used to get the drain pipes, and you could put them in a drain pipe and fire them off. Like, so, old boy, my mate had it. It was like a rocket launcher, like, you know, on his arm, like he's just going around like that, firing it off. Woo! And he fired one at some old birdie's window, like, and she's like that, going, ah, with the curtains. The rocket gone, woo, right up past the window, like.
I remember back in the day, we had my mate had a transit van, and he put like the scaffolding pole on the side. Yeah, it was like sort of November time, and he's put a rocket in it, and he's lit it as we're going down the road. Didn't tell anybody else. I'm sitting in the back of it. Yeah, all I heard was just straight in front of where we go, just exploded. I'm like, you can't do that. That's just wrong.
It's wrong.
Proper wrong. I mean, luckily, back in the day, you didn't have all the cameras, did you? Because like that was totally got nicked for that. You know what I mean?
Oh, definitely. Like nowadays, you would get nicked for it. Like, probably even back then.
I've got to say, we've hit a world record here. Bounce of it.
24 thumbs down. Woohoo!
24 thumbs down, really?
Yeah. Oh, all counts, algorithm. So it's
31 thumbs down. Who the hell's done
my
that?
God.
31.
Who's done that?
Record.
Oh, that's wrong, man. Why is that? Why is everybody disliking the cover all of a sudden?
It must be just sad, or there could be old trolls with multiple accounts.
I don't know.
Somebody said it earlier. Saying about go to my live stream, otherwise you get loads of dislikes. It's like, shut up, you twat.
Really?
Yeah, the Jolene.
Yes, it's a live cat, one of many.
Yeah. YouTube's a bit slow, isn't it? Always a bit slow.
Yeah, they're a bit sick.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they're doing a contest now.
Why is that?
Yeah, see how many we can hit.
Oh my days.
That's mad.
You know what? I might do myself a thumbs down on this one. Why not?
Oh God, I got to put a video out. Got to sort my video out on this phone after.
What you are? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to do it after. Yeah, another video. Because I've been going out and about in places. And the last one was just all kitty clips. But that was on Saturday. But last week was a couple of the reservoirs near us. A couple around near me.
Mm-hmm.
There was another place that we went to, like a big quarry, and the other half said, "Oh yeah, there's mines." I'm like, "What? There's mines?" And he says, "Yeah, they've lots more." I was like, "Damn."
Yeah, mines are great.
Hey, Tell you what, 50 likes and 40 dislikes.
Why is that then?
Whoa.
Why is 40
All
people?
I can say is I've never had that many thumbs ever on my live chat or
I don't know.
anything.
Well,
So
I can't
That's
even
horrible.
understand why you get 40 dislikes in all of a sudden.
Don't
No,
matter
why?
though, does it? Because what will happen? It will. Anybody that's done loads of, from being trolls, they'll level out. They do. They drop down.
do they? Yeah.
But it doesn't
That's
matter anyway.
true.
It doesn't do anything to your channel, does it?
No.
No, maybe we're just talking about the wrong thing. Like, I don't know.
Well, it's tough, isn't it? Then don't like it. They know where the door is.
Aye.
So I told the off button,
Oh, there, it's a hacker.
probably.
Yeah.
It's a hacker.
Yeah, probably.
Have you been doing it again, Kublai?
Oh, it's your cat, the hacker, yeah.
Sorry.
Your cat, the hacker.
Well, he's called Kublai, so he's named after Genghis Khan's grandson. So he's Kublai Khan.
Kublai Khan.
Kublai, yeah.
Kublai.
That's who he's named after.
Kublai Khan.
Yeah, you look it up on the internet, you'll find it. Kublai
Yeah.
Khan.
I do know about Kublai Khan.
Yep. And he can be a bit of a loony when he wants to. Sometimes the other cats will come up behind him and just hit him on the back of the head. It's quite funny. He's a little sod.
I bet cat fights are rather interested in your house, isn't it?
You can have a comedy act in our house. It's funny.
You know, all of a sudden they have this.
That doesn't happen very often. It's just every now and again when they're just like winding each other up.
They hiss at each other every now and again.
Yeah, but some of it's just where they're basically telling each other off. It's only if you start seeing fur flying that's when you know it's quite aggressive. Majority of times it's just where they tell each other off and have little kitty arguments. So.
I had one, but I had mine outside one day, and he was howling at another cat.
Oh God!
And the other cat, and he was like a proper. I'm thinking, what the fuck's going on out there, like? You know? And they were both having a go at each other, like just howling at each other across the garden, like.
Oh no! In the end, you'd like, look, will you freaking get over and done with? Because this noise drew me head in.
Yeah, I was like that, but fuck! I went out and got him. I said, for fuck's sake, like roll it on. But all they would do was just proper all fucking night long, like, you know. It was like for about 25 minutes, like, and I was like, what the fuck's going on out there, like? You know?
Probably in the middle of the night as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was like 12:30 at night, like, you know. My next door neighbour sleeps with the windows open, like all she can hear is a fucking full
I know,
on as
when
well.
we used to hear it round at the other house on the estate, everyone used to do that and be like, go on, keep going, you little shits. And then that's it. Next minute, water through the window. Now, shut up!
I just had to go and get mine in, like, in the end, because it was just manic. Just crazy, like, you know. I thought, if you're going to have a fight, have a fight. But don't just sit there. Don't just sit there howling at each other all fucking night long, right? You know.
Oh yeah, none of these go out here though, because we're quite close to main road. But when I lived at the other place, I only let out of all my cats, I only let 5 out, and that was it. Wouldn't let the others out. No way in hell.
Well, he just sat there as a doorkeeper, like, was
he? They never went that far. They were quite funny actually. But
terrible noise.
But living here now, no friggin' way. It's too dangerous where I am.
Fight, yeah, in fact, cat and foxes as well. Foxes are another terrible.
Yeah, but
noise
foxes make a horrible noise, don't they?
I sometimes like somebody screaming in a park. I've been walking through a park and there was like screaming. I thought, fucking hell, someone's getting raped in here. Like, you know, it was a fox.
Careful with that word.
That's it. Yeah, like you say.
Don't say that word.
When I first heard it, I was like, what is going on there?
Yeah.
It can be really it's horrible noise. I know my other house, he said when he came out of our house, he seen a badger and he says they're going to eating pizza. I was like, freak, you know, they'll eat anything these days.
I've had rats as well. Rats are another one. Rats will hiss at you. You know, I remember seeing
straight in the face, like, go on then, you do that again.
I've seen one, like, no word of a lie, it was the size of my foot. Huge. Like, you know, and I went towards it and it went Fuck
Don't
that.
kick it.
Leave that thing alone, right? It was like the size of a fucking cat, almost like a huge thing.
They are. Some can be big. I used to have some as pets. So
Yeah.
freaking about
Bull
so big.
frogs, another exciting animal is a bullfrog. Like.
They are very, very intelligent, aren't they?
Talking of rats, the only time we've really seen rats is above ground, never underground. Never.
No,
Yeah, I've
same
seen some around Manchester City Centre. We stood
Seen 'em
at
around.
the tram stop, and we're watching them. They're frigging just seen them walking around it centre. And it was like, they were quite big as well.
We have them around the city centre, like we have rats wandering around
That's
there.
what I mean.
We also I remember when I was in London once on tubes, watching the little rats running around in the tube stations as well. Like.
Yep.
You see little baby ones running in between the tracks, like.
Yeah. Crazy.
They do get big though, don't they? They're massive, some of them.
Fucking huge.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
I've seen
really
them like that. I mean, proper massive. And it's like,
I actually
Oh,
went
yeah,
out the
they
back,
get big.
like out the back of where I worked. Like I used to work in a hotel down in Cornwall, and it was right on the seafront. This place, like, and they had this thing. It crawled up the fucking wall, like, from the sea, onto where we were, like, and I was out the back one night, and I just seen it. I thought it was a cat at first. I thought, fucking hell, man, look at it like that. So I'd gone over towards it, like, get away, like, and the fucking went. I went, fuck that, man. You stay there. Walk away from it, like, you know.
No.
Huge. Frightening things. And they'll jump at you as well, like, you know, if you come close enough, like.
What snake did you see, Ant? Said he's seen a snake in Scotland, but what type?
It'll be a wiggly one.
The biting
No,
type.
shut up, you wiggly one.
The one without legs.
What colour then? Good grief.
Collar,
Type
wearing a
of
black tie on.
Give over. I
come on,
rats
I shoot
from my
rats.
window out in the
No,
back
come on.
garden. Have a
Shouldn't be
scope
saying
on the
that,
air
man.
rifle. Well, that's good. That's good thingy practice.
I wouldn't be. I'm not into shooting animals like that.
An adder, yeah. I've been
No, I
told
don't-
there's meant to be some up near us, but I've not seen any. I'm like, well, not seen any. How dare they hide?
I had a guy. I knew a lad who used to have a thing against seagulls, like, and he one day he went down the road. We have a town centre, like, got a load of cameras on it, and it's got pavements that are not raised. They're like flat with the road, so it's like a pebbled street. One morning he's gone down the town centre, like about 50, 60 mile an hour, and he ran over fucking 10 seagulls. Like that. In his car, like, because he was pissed off with it. Because these seagulls, he said seagulls used to attack him in the street. And he'd have his car parked in the street, and they'd shit on his car and nobody else's car. So he thought he had a thing about seagulls. So one morning he's gone down the town centre and run over fucking 10 of them. And the coppers had gone and got him the next day. They got the car and everything. They go in and knocked on his door and said, "Look, you can't do that, like, you're not allowed to do that sort of thing. We could do you for this, like, at the end of the day." And then they got him on camera, like, and they showed him the footage as well as he ran down the road. He ran over 10 of them, like.
Probably knacking his car as well, because them
Yeah,
seagulls
well,
aren't small. Know what I
Not
mean?
fucking right, mate. Not good at all, like. No. Maybe even went up the pavement and did it as well, like, you know.
But they are scavengers, aren't they, at the end of the day?
Did he stick in reverse and make sure he got him? Yeah.
No, he just went down the road. He went down the road, bolted down the road. He had the road to himself. It was 6:30 in the morning, and it was daylight, you know, so it's summertime. And he went down the road. It was quiet, and he went down the freaking main street, and he ran over 10 of them.
Wow.
And they caught him on camera doing it. They caught him on camera doing it as well. Like, and they went up to his house because they found out with the reg plate where he lived. And they'd gone, "Look, you can't do this. This isn't allowed. We could have you for this." Like, so they showed him the footage, like, and he's gone, "All right, okay."
Gave him a good warning.
Yeah, he got a fucking good warning for that, but he got 10 of them in one go, like.
Go to call it
Not
night
good,
now.
man. Not good.
Thanks everyone for coming up and having a nice chat and hitting the thumbs up and like or down or whatever. Excellent. Yeah. I get the people talking that anyway, thinking, why so many thumbs up and thumbs down? Let's watch this.
Probably people just come in at the wrong time and thought, what the fuck are these people talking about?
Barry, I'm going to kick your rear end. He's a cheeky so-and-so. Oh.
Rats around my feet.
Eating his pot noodles. Good job, that's all it was eating.
Yeah.
Crazy,
Can I just say thanks everyone and welcome to like always for watching the programme and everyone in the chat coming up and chatting and leaving messages. Thanks everyone. I'll see you next week. Good night everyone.
Bye.
Take care.